Roland reminisces during a training session with Serenoa. So I guess like I'm fully aware of the decision and I agreed to it.
You've gotten better, my friend. Much better.
Yes.
Only because I've had you to train with. And how far behind would I be without Sir Maxwell's tutelage? The Dawn Spear himself is my personal mentor. And still you're all but my equal. It's been a while since we last sparred. It takes time to adapt to a new opponent. Perhaps so. Anyhow, I always enjoy our skirmishes. No better way to clear my head after another quarrel with Father.
No, man.
Must all three nations be part of this mining venture? I've yet to hear a convincing argument as to why.
You do not hear because you do not listen.
Hyzant offers nothing but a sliver of their vast riches. Something we could easily do without. I understand the advantage of involving S-Frost. Their expertise speeds things along immeasurably. But Hyzant, have you at least demanded they lower the taxes on salt? Such a change would be welcomed by our subjects and enrich their daily lives. We cannot concede everything while gaining naught in return. Surely you see this, Father.
It has been decided, and I will hear no more. You presume upon matters you do not comprehend.
But Father, I'm just...
Now, Roland, if there is nothing else, pray leave me be. I have more important matters to attend to.
Yes, Father. If only I had found the right words. If only I had kept my emotions in check. Perhaps things would have ended differently.
Blaming yourself for past mistakes will lead you nowhere. You must look forward for the opportunities ahead.
Of course. And I trust you'll be at my side come that time.
Just as House Wolfort stands with the crown, I stand with you.
I am fortunate to have as loyal a friend as you.
As am I. Enough sentimentality. Raise your spear so I can knock it down.
You're welcome to try, my friend.
Aww. Look at our tiny kingdom now. Damn, dude. We're completely stuck. Serenoa and the others speak of Cordelia's ascension as Queen of Glenbrook. And her wedding to Gustadolf. Ugh.
Prince Roland, have you heard about the address at the capital?
I have.
I won't forgive them for making Her Highness say such horrible things.
Enough, Huette.
But they lied about the king's death. They made it seem like Gustadolf was justified.
Say no more. If Cordelia can endure this, so can we. And as long as she lives, that is enough for me.
Forgive me, Your Highness.
We all understand how you feel, Prince Roland.
No, I apologize. I lost control. Thinking about it will do us no good. We must rise to action.
Indeed we must. Everyone knows of your death now. That means we are free to make our next move.
Listen, my friends. Prince Roland of Glenbrook is dead. I am now merely Roland, a warrior who fled a fallen kingdom.
Should probably change your name.
I humbly ask for your support until the sun shines upon our royal line once again.
Is that Sir Maxwell's?
He's gonna wear Sir Maxwell's getup. Dude, that's such a good idea. My name's Jeff. You have to run. We have a leak in the ceiling. Oh, okay, Raven. Well, I mean, good luck with that. I hope the damage isn't too bad. My name's Jeff.
That mask. You look just like Sir Maxwell.
This is a secret that shall stay within House Wolford.
Master, grant me the strength to free our home from Frost's clutches.
King Jeff. My name's Jeff.
How is he doing?
Better than before. He groans in pain from time to time, though.
I see.
Well, at least he's slightly better.
I wish I could tell Father about our situation now, but...
Lord Serenoa, if your father were awake, I am certain he would praise you for safeguarding Wolford.
Sad to say, the real trouble is only just beginning. I'll be damned if House N's protection comes for free. No doubt the longer we stay, the steeper the price.
Precisely. Minister Sorsley is not an altruistic soul.
If you were in his shoes, what would you do?
I would squeeze us dry, then look for an opportunity to.
But we won't let that happen.
Of course not. Anna is already on the move.
She
It
is.
our duty to protect and guide this house.
This heart ain't changed since the day Lord Simone took me in, lad. I'm ready to put my life on the line for this house. We'll get past this, one way or another. You'll see.
Thank you so much, both of you.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on. Twinsgate. At Twinsgate, the death of an ardent youth changes the fate of one man. Oh? Who could that be?
Lord Svarog, the body of Lord Dragan is...
Oh, yeah.
So my son has finally returned home. I will be there soon. Is something the matter?
I think it better not to look, my lord.
And why is that?
His face. There is no vestige of the handsome lad he once was.
Oh, my son. I understand. You are dismissed.
We have to contact him somehow.
I'm so sorry, my boy. Please forgive your pitiful excuse for a father.
We have to like rally Svarog to our side.
I will find the one who did this to you. I swear it.
We have to find the truth and like give it to him. Like solid proof. The mine is in our territory now, isn't it? Oh no, it's here. That's the mine. Yeah. Anna gathers information at Wolford Arbor and hears rumors of illicit dealings.
I see. So there is an illicit salt trade held outside the auspices of the Norzelia Consortium.
In this business, you cannot avoid rumors even if you try. They say sneaking under the consortium's nose is well worth the risk, but I am not so bold.
And who is behind all this?
I wish I could say.
I am not asking you to tell me for free.
How generous of you. It's but a rumor, of course, but they say none other than Minister End in Hyzant is pulling the strings.
Yeah, he's enriching himself off the back of Izant. Like
And
behind the
some
back
free
of
advice
Izant.
for you, my friend? You'd do well not to get involved.
Why?
I'm afraid that will cost a separate fee. Why, thank you.
Yeah, we have to let them know that he's doing stuff, like he's stealing from them, basically. So they can turn around and like smack him. And then that would kind of like free us. We also have to find a way to get to the mine here. Find out like actual, real, concrete proof of Dragan's, like who killed him. And then send that to his father. So that he can like start turning around and like start smacking Gustadolf. Oh, the salt mines. With the Roselle are kind of like treated as slaves.
Water.
On your feet.
Water, please.
Get back to work. You aren't the only one who's thirsty.
No setbacks, I presume?
None, sir. We are already well ahead of schedule.
Splendid. The ledger, if you would.
Yes, sir.
That book's going to become important later on.
I would hate for there to be a problem with our numbers. I will hold on to this for now.
Of course, sir.
Water.
Put the poor thing out of its misery, Booker. You must be firm with the Roselle. Show them the slightest mercy, and they'll think they deserve more.
Yes, sir.
Jesus Christ, man. Bro, they make me so mad. We're in a new chapter now, aren't we? Shouldn't we have new stuff in the encampment now? Now that we're officially in the new chapter? Like we're no longer in like part 1 or part 3 or something. We're like in chapter 9 now. There's probably a new battle. There is. Take back the boat. And it gives fiber. Probably like 5 fibers a pop. This gives like 5 timber a pop approximately. Probably gonna have to grind that like soon. You do sell new stuff, I'm sure. Yes. No medals though, mind you. The Royalists and 3 high houses. The Alk of Wolfort. Those who heal the ailing. And beware of the beautiful bandit. This is new. There are many aristocratic houses beneath the royal family of Glenbrook, and the kingdom itself is a very complex political system where customs and rights intertwine. The government is split into sections, and the royalists, aristocrats trained from a young age, are each in charge of their own field. Needless to say, each similarly has their own interests. The people satirize them in response, claiming that the royalists talk all day but never decide a thing, for only money matters among them. King Regna attempted to reform the system after the Salt Iron War. He first split the Wolford clan 3 ways and placed each house in charge of protecting 3 strategic locations. He appointed the clan lord Simon as lord of the Wolford domain, and then elected the adept Lendroy Fawkes, who fought at Simon's sides during the war, as lord of the bountiful Southern Lands. Finally, advisor Gorde Tellior was put in charge of the Norton Reservoir. Thus, the 3 high houses were established. King Regna hoped to bring the royalists under control by creating a rivaling force that already had merit to their name. Interesting. So basically, all the high houses were technically Wolford in the first place. Very interesting. But like, also Silvio Telliore, the guy that was like backstabbing us basically, isn't actually like, it's not Gorde. It's probably Gorde's son. It was also rumored that the king divided the elite Wolford clan to diminish their might. His plan succeeded, but only in part. The 3 high houses gained almost as great popularity as the royal family itself, and the influence of the royalists was suppressed. However, because the kingdom focuses on old customs and Lord Simon prefers to dedicate himself to his house rather than vie for more power, the royalists still continue to spearhead Glenbrook's politics. Okay. The Alk of Wolford. There are no detailed records remaining regarding the ancestors of Glenbrook's famed house Wolford. According to a legend, a single Alk led a traveling warrior to a mountainous area northeast of the kingdom, where the small tribes of Fawkes and Tellior resided. The warrior, a distant ancestor of Wolford, then began to unite the tribes as a house under his leadership. As a result, he was able to maintain his clan's independence despite being in the middle of the 3 nations, his small but elite forces famed throughout the land. Simon, lord of the clan during the Salt Iron War, held great influence on the battlefield and helped King Regna lead the war to its end. At the end of the war, he made a pact with the king, and his house became sword and shield of the crown. The clan was split into 3, Wolford, Tellior, and Fawkes. Each was given their own domain to govern. Despite Simon being his vassal, King Regna holds House Wolford in special regard and treats the lord with heartfelt respect as both a friend and a fellow warrior. The auk upon the Wolford coat of arms represents the house's pride and fearlessness and pays tribute to the auk that led their ancestors to Wolford. Okay. We've read that before. Those who heal the ailing. Those who aid the injured and ill can be roughly divided into 3 categories. Apothecaries prescribe a variety of medication. Physicians rely upon medicines and surgery. And healers utilize magic to cure their patients. It is critical that those in need get the proper treatment based on their symptoms. Each practice has its own merits, though. Some nations and people are known to have preferences. For example, the Kingdom of Glenbrook employs mostly physicians, and those in poverty-stricken areas tend to rely more on apothecaries. All 3 are comprehensively studied at Aizen's Ministry of Medicine. It is said that the new medications and the healing arts are discovered there every day. This one was also new. A beautiful bandit has been seen around the Wolford domain, robbing nobles and the wealthy alike. I heard she was spotted around the arbor, so I headed to Wolford myself and spoke to an eyewitness. We shared drinks at the local tavern as he told me all he knew. He was a middle-aged man with red hair and knew much more than I anticipated about the woman in question. He described her appearance and personality, but continued on to regale me with tales of her childhood, habits, and least favorite foods. Hours passed with no end in sight. I assumed that someone so well informed must know how to contact her directly. Yeah, it's the 2. It's Trish and her father. By the time dawn was breaking, I managed to muster up the courage to tell him I was thoroughly interested and wished to meet her for myself. The man then shouted, "Ha! So you fall in love with Trish, have you?" I knew it. "Sorry, but nobody like you ain't got a chance with my daughter." The last thing I remember was a searing pain in my head. When I came to, I was on the floor and the informant was walking away, leaving me to pay the tab. I wish no one to meet the same unfortunate fate that I have. So those who are looking for the beautiful bandit, I say this: beware of her father. Yeah, it's fine. I still feel like there was like a fourth story. Oh, the royalists and the three high houses. No, we've read that. We've read this. Those who heal the ailing. That's 4. That's 3. And then 4 was the beautiful bandit. So we're good. We're good. Nice. You probably sell new resources, right? You don't. You're still sold out. Jesus Christ, man. When are you getting like replenished? Good God. I probably should do one battle, like the muck battle. I should probably do it. Take back the boat. Hey, Seb, what's up, man? Take back the boat. Okay. Who's not 13? I mean, I'm 13. That's it. I'm the only one. We need to bring people to our level 11 though. So like, you need to go in. We can, yeah, we can like remove you with you. You with you. All the people that have like
do my best.
You got it.
a low XP bar filled.
As you wish.
No, you.
Understood.
Sorry.
May
yeah.
we return home unharmed. As you command.
I don't have to come. I guess you for now?
My magic is at your disposal.
I can have 12 units in this battle. This is great. It's gonna be really nice to level up. Oh, this game so far, it's incredible. It's really, really good. The music is still not as good as like Tactics. Like I don't like remember, like when I close the game, I don't like hum some of the songs. The voice acting is very uneven. Some characters are great, some others are terrible. But the story and the gameplay is on par with the best like tactical RPGs you can find. This is incredible. It's really, really good. The story especially, because unlike Tactic Ogres or FF Tactics, it has branching paths in the story, and it keeps branching off. So there's like right now there's probably like, I want to say it branched 4 times so far. No, 3 times. Chapter 3, 7, 8. Yeah, 3. So there's like 6. I think there must be like at least like 8 endings or 8 different like story branches. I don't know if they like some of them kind of merge eventually and come back to reform a line, but so far there's so many different ways the story can go. Yeah, it's crazy. And like some, like, it's nuts. Like Terajima is like another viewer, and he followed my path for a while, and then he started branching off, and he's having a completely different story than mine. And he was following my path, and like eventually he just like split off. So it's, yeah, it's nuts, man. I'm really, really curious to see what the other stories are, and like how it plays out depending on what decisions you make. And the political intrigue is so good. There's so many people backstabbing each other, and like it's crazy. And you can see the map in real time change, like entire region change hands from who's winning battles and what's happening. So like when you look at the world map, like you can see like what my country is and like what size it has and stuff versus the others, and like who's gobbling up who. And So what I'm doing right now is I'm doing like a muck battle. Muck battles are like, they're like fake battles that don't impact the story, and they're just there to grind. I just like, this is a brand new one I just got access to. So I kind of have to like, I kind of want to do it. So I want to get some XP. It also gives loot, but like not that much, but like just a tiny bit. It's mostly for the XP though, because unfortunately like the game doesn't do a good job of like keeping you leveled. So like unless you grind, like I spent like an hour, like 2 hours grinding so far. Not today, but like I usually end the stream and then I grind for an extra hour and then I stop. And that way my characters keep the same level as the game. Like the game is really made for you to grind those fake battles. But this one is going to be great for grinding because it allows you to have 12 people on the battlefield. So the more people I have in the battlefield, the more I can level at the same time, which is neat. There is, yeah. The thing though is like, at least in tactics, you really felt like you had more ways, like more varied battlefields to grind into, with more like varied monsters in them. In this game, there's no monsters, right? So the only thing you have to fight is like either bandits or soldiers, and there's like 4 battlefields you can get in the mug battles. It's always the same ones. They just change the enemies or what the goal of the mission is. But it's always the same. So it can get a little repetitive. Like grinding the same battle over and over again isn't super fun. So I kind of wish it would have changed that a little bit, like provide more kind of a variety. But yeah, it works out. It's fine. It's a secret, Dark Sage. It's a secret. Actually want to have you up here. Maybe here. Two mages over there. And 2 melee, but like that's like a healer technically, Medina, but should I bring like another melee over there? I guess they need a I mean, technically they have 2 healers here, technically. Whilst I have only 1. I could totally bring like her there actually instead of like Medina. And then let's bring you here too. Let's do it. The yellow panels indicate the area you must attempt to occupy. Defeat all enemies in the target area and take back the ship. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not sending my A team. Like, this is not my A team. This is like, there are units in there that are part of my A team, but it's mostly, most of the units in there are units I don't typically use in battle anyway. I'm trying to level my entire team in case I go into a situation where like I need a specific unit for a battle, but like Anna, for example, is part of my A team. She usually I use her in like every battle almost. I didn't use her in the last battle because it was like it was a range battle mostly, so like I needed all the range units, but usually I use her all the time. Here, take cover.
You won't catch me.
Also, Seb, if you're interested in getting this game, the battle system is so good. It's so good.